I'm personally struggling with streaming services.
Spotify was founded back in 2006 as a way to try to solve the music piracy problem. And now, almost 17 years later, it is a one-stop shop for music, for podcasts, and don't forget those audiobooks.
I'll be honest, I actually still have my iTunes because it's like songs I individually bought from iTunes. And I have that. And honestly, it's very limited now because iTunes has like deleted 3/4 of my music library, which was a lot. Like I spent a lot of money on iTunes. I just really wanted to hang on to feeling like I owned the song that I wanted to listen to. Like I purchased it and I had control of it. I didn't need to rely on a streaming service to make it available to me. I miss going to a store, buying a CD or even a record, just because I really love feeling like I went to a place, I obtained this music, I made the commitment to the whole album, and now it was mine to consume. When it comes to streaming services, it's become so easy that it feels cheap.
Well, we've got to change with the program. Was that part of it?
You have to live in the future. And for me, the future is always the young people.
If you jumped back in time and told like 18-year-old me who was like obsessed with buying singles and really, really studying, like, do I want to invest in this whole album? If you told 18-year-old me that like, you can just have every song you want, I would be over the moon about that.
When the music streaming revolution happened, I was really excited. The idea that all of music is in my pocket now, and I can listen to any song, any album from any point in my life where I get to hear about something, and it's all accessible right now in this moment. Just how great that freedom is to have everything at your fingertips.
I'm not knocking anything one way or the other. This is a very philosophical conversation that I just want to be a conversation. I want you to think of something like your favorite food that takes time and effort and love to make. Maybe you make it, maybe your mom or your dad made it, maybe your significant other would make it for you. But like, it took hours of work. It took time to collect all the ingredients and all that time making it and serving it. It's like, that's what buying a CD felt like to me. Imagine that all of a sudden you could have that food every day by just hitting a button like a simulator. And it's like, there it is. There's my favorite dish that so-and-so makes or I make, and it's just like, it loses its value when it's so accessible. I struggle sometimes. I really struggle because I find myself listening to my favorite songs less because I feel like this almost like hollowness, like I'm starting to lose my love of these songs. I'm also starting to like forget that they exist because again, when it was like my curated bank of songs that I, paid 99 cents for or $1.49 for, this curated list, it was like, these songs I collected. These songs are my favorites. These songs mean something to me. And it's like, I'm forgetting about that because, yeah, sure, I can make playlists. But again, it feels so cheap. It doesn't even feel obtained. It feels like I just stumbled across it, And I mean, maybe that's spoiled of me to say, but that's just how I feel. So that's my perspective on streaming services. But no matter what side of the fence you're on, you could be sitting right on the fence. I don't care. Just have the conversation. Just have the conversation because music is valuable and this is worth it to have these conversations.